What's up, everybody? Jim with Reverb.com. I'm at the Roland Boss booth. Actually, it's an entire floor.
Yeah,
right?
We own the floor. No,
yeah.
really,
So
really cool.
we're looking at some new product. Let's start with all these knobs and wires over here.
Okay,
What's
so
this?
basically one of the hot things that we got going on right now, it's awesome, is the System 500. This is our Eurorack modular. Now each piece is separate, or it can be sold as a unit, and then the cases are another part to it. This is pure analog goodness. You've got all the patching and everything to go with it. Underneath it is the System 1M. This is our rack mount or keyboard-less System 1 that can do plug out, which is VST, and I'll show you some more of that down there.
Yeah.
TB3, which is based on the TB303, so this is the newest version. The SBX1 is our sync box, so we can convert MIDI to CV and USB to CV. It's absolutely awesome to have that.
Yeah.
MX1, this is our mixer that can incorporate all the Aira products via USB, and then we'll also do all the Roland keyboards. A lot of the keyboards are set up to accept USB with this, or we can do audio. You can match things up, you can do beat effects, slicers, rolls, the scatter feature, which is really huge with the Aira
and that
stuff.
seems to be like really the case with most guys that are building these rigs, is that you have some digital, you have some analog, and like you have to have some way to tie it all together, right?
Yeah, and the other thing that's really cool with this is that you can really scatter things up. That's what the scatter is. It kind of jumbles things up and allows you to perform. Instead of just hitting button, you're kind of performing. TR8, this is based off of originally the 808 and 909. So the 808 and 909 are classic drum machines. We added an update or an upgrade, which is the 707 and 727 drum machines. So again, classic Roland drum machines. That's all it is. This is the heart of the system, and again, it's meant to be played. Sliders, turning parts on and off, mixing kits together, scatter, but it can also be incorporated with the MX1. So it's really cool where all this is going.
We have one of these at the Reverb office, and it's awesome.
It's a blast. They're absolute blast. These are the Aira effects. These are digital effects units. The Torcido is a distortion. The Bit Razor is a bit crusher. The Mora is delay, and the Scooper is scatter and looper. So it's doing both, and you basically can do the hold and record a loop in it.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So what each one of these modules does, which is so cool, not only on their own, is that inside each module, I believe that there's 15, we just added another 16 individual modules. There's synthesizers in here. VT3 is the newest. The original was a VT1. So this is a vocal transformer. You can use it to add effects. You can be a synthesizer, vocoder. You can change the pitch so you can sound like a Munchkin or Death, whichever one you want. So it's definitely in there. A lot of fun.
From Munchkin to Death.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. This is the System 1. The System 1M, which we showed earlier, was the rack version. This is the keyboard. Both have the plug-out feature. So System 1 is its own synthesizer, but it has plug-out. Now what plug-out is that we have basically VSTs that are our old synthesizers from Roland that are classic, SH101, SH2. It can basically be imported, and this keyboard can host it. So you can disconnect from the computer. You can use it in the computer, you can disconnect and take it with you.
That's awesome.
It's really, really cool stuff. So right here, let's skip this. This is the plug-out. So this is the System 100. These can also be bought separate. You don't have to have the System 1 to have it. But you can run as many as you want. But you can see, I don't know if we can see in here, you can see it responds to what we're doing here live, which is really, really killer. SH2 is available. Really nice fat bass. SH101 and the Pro Mars. Now the Pro Mars goes back so far, it predates the Jupiter 4.
You guys just sent us some of these boutiques so that we can put out a demo. They're some of my favorite little toys that we have around the office. Why don't you walk us through what you guys got going?
Have you played with them?
Yeah, they're amazing.
So coming from the history and going up through the 80s and everything like that, one of the biggest things being a keyboard player, everybody lusted after the Jupiter 8. Jupiter 8 was just like that. Oh my gosh. Well, now you can actually have one. So this is the JP-08. Each model in the boutique series is 4-voice, so meaning you can hold down 4 notes. But what's really cool is that if you take the like ones, like 2 JP-8s, you MIDI them together and put them in chain mode, you can actually have 8-voice.
Wow.
So that's what gets really cool. They're limited run, they're boutiques, but they are these keyboards. So the JU06 is the Juno 106, the JX03 is the JX3P, and of course the JP, I can't speak today, is a Jupiter 8. These things are amazing. If you have not checked them out, you need to come down and check them out.
I'm with him on this one.
Yeah, because basically what you get is it's just this top portion is the boutique. The keyboard, the K25M, is separate.
Right.
It's a separate piece. We did it so it's easy to let everybody play here, but just don't think that necessarily this is together. You can put this in and MIDI it with any
Right,
keyboard.
and I mean the controller's what, like, I think it's like 70, 80 bucks or something. It was $100.
99. This one, I think the retail is $399, $299, $299.
Yeah. I'm gonna mess around. You can find all this stuff on Reverb. Scott, thanks so much.
Oh,
brother.
you got it. Thank you so much for coming by.
Awesome.
Take care, guys.